Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Q3 FY'24 earnings conference call of Jyoti CNC Automation Limited, hosted by Equirus Securities. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Harshit Patel from Equirus Securities. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Patel.
Thank you, Michelle. Very good afternoon, everyone. Today we have with us the management of Jyoti CNC Automation to discuss the third quarter results. From the management, we have with us Mr. Parakram Singh Jadeja, Chairman and Managing Director, Ms. Shivangi Lakhani, Executive Head of Corporate Communication, and Mr. Maulik Gandhi, Compliance Officer and Company Secretary. Without taking much time, I would now like to hand over the call to Mr. Parakram Singh Jadeja for his opening remarks, after which we can start the session for Q&A. Over to you, Jadeja, sir.
Good afternoon, friends. I'm very much thrilled to welcome you all to our first earnings call meeting following our highly successful IPO. The overwhelming response and the incredible 40 times oversubscription respect and reflect the trust and confidence you have placed in our vision and potential. Our journey since the IPO has been nothing short of remarkable, and I'm delighted to share with you the result of our first quarter. It is a testament to the hard work, dedication, and resilience to our entire team. In this inaugural meeting, we aim to provide you with the comprehensive overview of our performance, strategies, and key milestones achieved during the quarter. Your partnership and support have been instrumental in propelling us forward, and we are committed to delivering sustainable and sustained values and growth of our investors. As we navigate through the opportunities and the challenges ahead, your insights, your feedback, and continued belief in our mission will be invaluable. Together, we are poised to seize new opportunities, overcome obstacles, and chart a path toward the long-term successes ahead. So now, without a further delay, we will, see our performance over the past quarter. Many people, jumped into a presentation. I would like to tell you about a few things about the company over here. This Jyoti CNC is the first generation of business. I started this company back in 1989 with a small job shop. And initially, it was based in Rajkot, bought a lathe machine and doing the work for the lathe manufacturing companies over there. Gradually, we have grown up from the component manufacturing to sub-assembly, assembly, and finally, we have started manufacturing the conventional lathe machines and all. And in 1998, I realized that the computer is coming a big way, and we jumped into a manufacturing of a computerized numerical control machine so-called as a CNC machine physically. Physically, our industries are to be in a metal cutting machine. We are manufacturing the machines of a metal cutting and delivering to industries to be all manufacturing industries like automobile, general engineering, valves, pumps, and all. In this journey of the last 2 decades, Jyoti has served more than 12,000 plus customers, and we have more than 30,000 plus the machine has been installed in this journey. And in that, we realized that we needed some technology background on that. So we acquired a company in 2007 called as Huron Grafenstaden. Back to back, we made our own R&D center called as a Leonard da Vinci Center in 2008. 2008 to 2016, we were manufacturing and developing many new products into aerospace and defense and serving to our government. So government also has recognized Jyoti as to be a very well required strategic partner for them, and they have awarded and to given us a special project to manufacture the 5-axis multitasking machines, and that we have made it with the IIT Chennai together. 2017 to 2019 is the era of coming to be more and more in digitization like that. And Jyoti has developed our own platform on Industry 4.0 called as a 7 Sense. And many of that kind of product is made to make effective automation like that. 2022, we realized that EV is coming a big way and we have to be future ready. So Jyoti has designed and developed many products to fit for the EV. And in the last year, let's say in 2020-24, we let's say completely a turnaround business year for us, and we got the consolidated order book is more than 3,300 crores over there. Let's say key highlights are like that. We are into a third position into Indian manufacturing industries over here. In across the manufacturing sectors, let's say I'll give you the few background that we are making the three category of the product. One we call as an entry level product, second we call as a mid level product, and third is large we say as a high level machine. The entry level product is covered with let's say the value of 0 to 50 lakhs. And 50 lakh to 2 crores we consider to be mid-level product, and then 52 crores above that we call as a higher-end machine like that. And Jyoti is to be in a complete value chain in this, all the three categories of the product there. And all these machines basically is required to be a very high precision and technology called as a 5-axis. This is the most significant the milestone of required, and Jyoti has achieved, and we are into the complete value chain on that. In terms of, let's say, the customers we are serving in aerospace and defense, the world, the largest, the players in Europe in terms of are our aerospace customers are like that. In India also we have ISRO, the BrahMos, the MBDA, and the Tata, and all the Tata Security, those kind of customers are like that. In terms of automobile and auto ancillaries, like the Bharat Forge, the Bosch, and that kind of a customer base. We have a very diversified customers are like that. I would like to tell you something more about the new industries we are catering more and more in the last 2 years. Let's say Jyoti has taken initiatives and way forward to see that EMS industries are coming a big way. So we have developed a very specific product called as a Techion to serve to these EMS industries. And in 2015 to 2020-21, we have developed this product, and that industries has come 2 years back. And now today we entered and we have close to 8% order into this one significant model or the other. I would like to tell you a little bit more about our acquisition. The Huron, what company we have acquired, its company is basically in France. It's in border of France and Germany. It's called Strasbourg. This company exists since 1827. They made the first milling machines in 1857. They made the first 5-axis machine into 1905. And they are catering into all aerospace and defense industries very well to be there basically. So now with this, we have many global footprints are like that mainly in manufacturing, high-end manufacturing area in Europe. In India is growing very well in last couple of years, and this next 5 to 7 years, based on this, our manufacturing sectors are growing. We are looking to be close to 20% CAGR level. All indicators are coming to reach out to a 20% growth level can be achieved in India over here. And with that, let's say even I would like to tell you something about our manufacturing capabilities and the facilities over here. In Rajkot, we have the plant in 2 sites are like that. And we have a total manufacturing capacity up to the last year and this year up to 4,400 machines per year. With this, some of the debottlenecking, we are able to reach out to be 5,000 this year and 6,000 on next year. And this is, we have a phase 1. With this phase 1, we are able to generate close to 2,500 crores plus revenues to be there. And then we have close to 3 times more. Let's say we can do a same 4 kind of phases to be on the same place, and we have enough space are available into that area to be there. So that's our capacity. And then manufacturing, we have completely a vertically integrated manufacturing facilities. We have our own foundry. We all have our machining facilities. We have our own sheet metal shop, robotic weldings and paint shop. And all our sub-assemblies and assemblies to be fully air-conditioned areas to be there to control the temperatures and to give a precision to be there. Our company is, let's say, we have a fully dedicated R&D center. We already discussed with that topic. There are more than 140 engineers are working and developing and designing a new product every day. All these 7 Sense and TPM friendly products has come out from this area. And over a period in last 20 years, we have developed more than 200 plus product variants for the different manufacturing processes like that. We have a direct sales and marketing in India. We have close to 29 sales and service centers across the country, and more than 300 people are working into this geographical area to be there. In terms of my team, apart from my 3 brothers, all the key managerial people, all my CFO, design chief, operation head, marketing head, and everybody are working with me since more than 20 years over here. We are very highly skilled manpower over here. More than 2,300 people are working, and out of that, around 67% of the people are skilled manpower are like that. In this journey, we recognize a very recognition awards from the Economic Times and many awards like that to be continued to be people have awarded and to that. Now, I don't want to, let's say, much spend the time on that. I'll give you the performance of this year. Let's say the last quarter, let's say third quarter, our revenue from the operations quarter on quarter has been improved by 58% from 238 crores is went up to 377 crores. In this time, even my EBITDA level also and margin also has improved from 1.1% to be close to 25%. And our PAT level has also improved. Let's say we have a losses on the last year and we have reached to a 48 crores of a PAT level in this last quarter over here. In terms of this revenue has come from let's say highest revenue we have received from the aerospace and defense. Second is it's close to 43% has come from the aerospace and defense. 20% has come from the auto and auto components. 18% has come from the general engineering. 2% has come from the dies and mold. This is a new entry for a 13% revenue has come from the EMS. This is the first entry to be there, and we are looking to be robust growth are coming from here. And last 4% is from the others. So, and out of this total revenue generations, we have close to 58% is in India and close to 42% we are able to export to be there. Even in this last quarter also, our order book journey is to be very robust is going on. Let's say we have dispatches out of this order close to 350 crores of the machines, and still we have, let's say, we have accumulated another 275 plus crores order books are like that. So closing order book is close to 3,250 crores roughly to be there. And out of that, let's say 55% this order book are from the aerospace and defense, and 14% are from the engineering, and 12% are basically is from the EMS business to be there. I would like to tell you in terms of a more revenue numbers. Let's say it's a 9 month number. If you look at that, the last time the 9 numbers has been also grown substantially well in terms of margins, and EBITDA has also reached to from 5.5% to 18.8% accumulated, something like that. And PAT level we have reached to a 51 crore like that. In terms of our, let's say this IPO proceeds, after the IPO, almost 475 crores we have repaid all our debt over there. And now our debt to equity ratios is 0.3%. It's also in near future, we are looking to be, let's say, next 2 to 3 years to be a completely debt-free company to be here there. I would like to give you some of the business updates. Let's say, the number one, I would like to tell you about the EMS segment. So last quarter, we have done the revenues from, let's say, close to 12.5% into 48 crores. Is EMS is just the first entry for this industry over here. And we are looking furthermore to be, execution will come in the next quarters, and these revenues are going to be increased more and more to be there. Even I would like to tell you 2 more customers are added in this industry. 2 more contract manufacturers come to India, and we are working very closely. We are submitting some of the samples to them in the next quarter to be there. Okay. And in aerospace and defense, we are looking to be still more and more robust. Already our order books are very large onto aerospace and defense. And similar, we are looking to be close to 1,500 crores. So the pipes are there that we are seeing in the next couple of quarters will be fully visible, and more and more inquiries we are seeing into defense industries, particularly in India, and many projects are coming to India, and there's all our existing customers are there. Even the aircraft engine manufacturing companies are moving into India. There's all our existing customers coming. In other areas like the continuous demand we are seeing into railway, the infrastructure, general engineering, automobiles, and mainly in the die and mold sectors. Until today, people are more and more dependent on the die and mold sectors from the outside of the country, and it's moving over here. So we are looking further more into Indian business on other sectors also to be there. I would like to tell you something about the capacity addition. Let's say in Rajkot, we have that already. I told you we are debottlenecking that, and if the EMS industries is grooming up there, so we are making the phase 2 plan out, and we'll completely this phase 2 plan out in the next 1 quarter. I think in the next our meeting, I'll tell you more about our next plan out to that. And for the larger machine order, what we have received in aerospace and defense, so we are putting close to 40 crores in our France factory to develop and manufacture more larger machines to be manufactured on that. I think I have covered all the parameters. There are any points have been left. I think everything has been covered. We'll go through the question answer session now.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask questions may please press star and 1 on their touchtone phone. If you wish to withdraw yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use only handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Aditya Bhartiya from Investec. Please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My first question is on the EMS business. Our order book has risen in this particular segment. So is it on account of getting some of the additional orders that we were anticipating from Apple, or is it from some other customers that you were referring to?
So basically, Aditya, we are not able to give you the customer names because it's a very tight contract like that. But these are the, let's say, mobile manufacturers, and their contract manufacturing been started over here. So already we got some orders from them, and two more contract manufacturers came over here. So that's I have just discussed over there basically. So today we have a close to 260 crores worth of orders. And this year we are anticipating close to another 500 plus crores orders to be on aerospace and that area, in particular EMS areas to be there.
Understood, sir. And if we look at the execution on aerospace and defense side, bulk of the execution that we have seen in this particular quarter appears to have been done from the standalone entity. Huron's revenues, at least optically, appear to be at a slightly lower level. So is it just the timing issue that the work has been done in India and now the machines get transferred to France, wherein the remaining part of the work will get done?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. We will see the next quarter, we will see the much more output are from the Huron side, from the aerospace and defense areas to be there.
Perfect. And the last question, sir, these are some really large chunky orders that we have managed to get on the aerospace and defense side. How are you seeing the outlook for this particular segment? Both if you could spell it out for domestic markets as well as for international markets. Thanks.
Yeah. So Aditya, basically we are looking, let's say we'll talk first to the domestic market also. So domestic market also, the government has given a lot of budget to all our ordnance factories. And these all companies are already now into a market. We are already filed a lot of tenders. The pipelines are very large. and we are expecting in very near future to be some good numbers. Even in a domestic side, there are private players like many companies have awarded this few orders. We are waiting for the Bharat Forge also will get some few more orders. Even the Tata also is into pipeline that, and these are our customers, and we are working very closely these kind of a customer in domestic side like that. In international, what the orders we are having that, particularly on engine manufacturing side to be there and the missile manufacturing side to be there. There we are expecting to be repeat orders to be on the same customer base to be there basically. Only challenges are there today to get this order quickly because the customers are wishing us to deliver faster and to increase our deliveries to be more and more than basically.
Understood. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Nikhil Abhyankar from ICICI Securities. Please go ahead. Nikhil, I have unmuted your line. Kindly proceed.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. So my question was regarding order inflows. So what do you see? Where do you see the order inflows coming from in the remaining 3 months? And do we have any kind of outlook for the next year? Have we received any subsequent orders from the EMS segment as well?
Yeah. So let's say I'll clear one by one. So EMS sectors already in our existing customers, they are just testing the more execution capabilities. There is a large pipes are with them. And the first supply we have started in December. The second supply we have done in January. And based on that, let's say the triggers, they see our quality installations and everything. And based on that, we are expecting to further more orders in the next quarters to be there. And there is a large pipe like that. What already I have discussed that more than 500 crores orders are already in pipe and about to close this based on the scheduled capabilities to be there. That is on EMS side. In a general engineering and the dies mold sector also is grooming up today. And we are seeing this quarter to be good numbers are visible to be in a domestic side like that. And aerospace and defense, many tenders been floated in India. We are already in a race with them in pipeline. So in India, we are expecting a large order in this quarter. And in international level also, in the past question also, I told that on the same existing customers, we are about to receive some more orders to be there.
Okay. So what will you guide for FY'25 in terms of revenue growth and the subsequent EBITDA margin expansion, if you could, sir?
So basically, if you look at that, our order book is close to 3,200 crores plus. Mm-hmm. And that we have to deliver in the next 18 months to be done. Okay. That's all we have committed to be there. So based on that, we are improving our execution capabilities. And once all this mix of orders are going to be delivered, our margin also is going to be a little bit better than what we are today. Even the operational leverage will come also to be there. So the margin we are seeing on a better side to be there.
Okay. And so the final question is on Huron. So despite increased execution, we haven't seen the profitability kick in from Huron yet. So when should we expect the profitability of Huron?
So if you look at that, even the last 9 months, the Huron level there, we are a net positive EBITDA level has been reached out there. Okay. So this year itself, we are expecting is to be completely turned around to be there. And we'll see the profitabilities in this coming quarter to be there.
For the full year as well?
Yeah, full year as well.
Okay, sure, sir. That's all from my side as of now. We'll get back in the queue. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Mihir Manohar from Carnelian Asset Management. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, sir. Thanks for giving the opportunity and congratulations on good set of numbers. Quite wonderful set of numbers.
Yeah.
Sure. So lastly, what you have mentioned in the presentation that you are working on new product development to cater new lines of business within the EMS space. So just wanted to understand and if you can throw some more light And you also mentioned that products are in various stages of approval. So, I mean, what are these new products? Are they other than mobile phones? If some clarity around that, that will be helpful. My second question was on the order book. I know what is the visibility that we are having beyond the existing order book which is there. The existing order book is 3,200 crores. You mentioned that in ELS there is 500 crores. Aero and defense also you are expecting some large orders. If you can provide some more clarity, I mean, if it's international, if it's domestic, or some more color as to what individual segments there will be immediate visibility in the order book, that will be helpful. And my third question was just on the gross margins. I just wanted to understand how are the gross margins different in aerospace versus ELS versus general engineering. Yeah, so that will be helpful, sir.
So I start with your third question first, okay? So I will remember very well, very nicely there, okay? So in terms of a gross margin, we have three categories to be there. One, so that's why I told you that we have three category of the product. Number one, we have an entry-level product, okay? In an entry-level product, our gross margin, let's say my material consumptions are there at 60 to 65% in between. In terms of a mid-range product, that up to 2 crores, there our margin is close to let's say the material consumption is 55 to 60%. In aerospace and defense, and let's say the machines are more than 2 crores and up to 10 crore plus, there my gross margin and let's say material consumption are 45% or like that. So this is the margin segmentations we have divided into three areas like that, okay? And in terms of, this is my first question, okay, your answer of the first question. Second is to be a order pipeline, what we are looking. So today we are in terms of a discussion in pipeline in aerospace and defense, is close to 1,500 crores are worth of the orders are in about to close now there, okay, for the more orders like that. So that's and that is all are in export. Other than export, seem to be a similar things are here in the Indian domestic industry. So there our pipelines are larger in aerospace and defense, you can understand that. That is my second answer for your one of the questions to be there. The third question, what you asked, okay, what I understood that you are asking me for the new development in the product, new development side. So let's say this new product, what we are developing and supporting and supplying to them is not just mobile, there are many other accessories to be manufactured, like a watch and to be a tablet. So these, all the three products can be manufactured on the machine. So there are three categories of the product we have designed and developed and we are now supplying to them. So these are the detailed answer for this new development of the front there. Hope I have completely answered all three questions. If you have anything not clear, please tell me so I can give you the more lights on that.
Sure, sir. Yeah, that's really helpful. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Apurva Kumar from Kitara Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Congrats on a good set of numbers. I have a couple of questions. On the capacity utilization. So in terms of number of machines, how much did we deliver during the quarter, and how are we placed in terms of utilization next year? And secondly, in terms of our inventory days, I think you had alluded earlier that there will be some improvement going forward. So just wanted to understand if that process is ongoing and should we see a reduction in number of inventory days going ahead?
Yeah, Purva, very nicely. That's both the questions, let's say, what we have earlier discussed. Absolutely, we are on the track this year in terms of this 300 days are we are really going to see in the end of the year is to 210 to 220 days to be there. We are very much visible in terms of in a 9 month also to be there. So what we have discussed, it is on the way to be there. Okay. And in terms of a number of machines, and this year we are going to close to a utilization level. End of this year is close to 80% to be there. And we are debottlenecking of some of our facilities over here and expanding our facility to reach out to be a 6,000 machine on a next year to be there. Okay. So next year we are looking to be close to 5,500 machines to be produced to be there.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants that you may please press star and one to ask questions. The next question is from the line of Hitel Boreja from Sequent Investments. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. So firstly, I just want a clarification on the previous participant. You mentioned something about 1,500 crore kind of order is in the pipeline. Is that was your comment?
Yes.
Okay. Also, if you can give the breakup of that order book, sir, that will be helpful into EMS and aerospace.
Out of this next pipeline of 1,500?
Yeah. Yes.
I told that 1,500 is standalone on aerospace and defense only there.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So my question is on the EMS side. As you mentioned, the EMS side is looking very strong and we are getting the orders in this segment. So just wanted to understand about the market size and the demand of this particular industry. If you can throw some color, what would be the market size of EMS in terms of number of machines or maybe value, and what kind of growth we are looking forward in next 3 to 5 years?
So, it's a very sensitive question, but let's say I try to answer this basically. Let's say this in EMS sector is completely a new industries in India there. Okay. And particularly in a CNC machine being used to manufacture the cases of the mobile and then to be a watches and to be a many other applications to be there. Okay. So based on our calculations and get the input from the customers, let's say today, so they are looking to be in the next 5 to 7 years in this country is required close to a 1 lakh CNC machine on this sector. Okay. So this is the size of the scopes are available for us in this sector over here. Even if you look at that in the past, this industry has consumed more than 3 lakh CNC machines in China, and out of that, 95% of machines has came from Japan. And the first time we are able to crack into this industries and we got this order. So that's the great opportunities are available for here. And second, what is we are looking, let's say today we have a close to 260 crores is in our pipe. Let's say these are not in pipe, is in our order hand. But we are looking to be this is a sample order. So there is a large opportunities we are looking into this industry specifically.
Okay. So you mentioned that. Yeah, very clear. So just a follow-up on this, you mentioned around 1 lakh machines will be required in next 5 to 7 years. So just wanted to understand what would be the current number of machines we are producing in India?
So in the last, let's say, this industry has consumed in the last 2 years, okay? We are just entering that. Until today, this kind of a machines have fully been imported from the Japan. And close to, in a 1 year, it's more than 5,000 machine has been imported to be there.
Okay. Yeah. So I have only one more bookkeeping question. Like we have seen the reduction in the debt of around 450, 470 odd crore. What would be our interest cost from like next year itself? And the other question is on the CapEx. So you mentioned we are going to increase the capacities from current 4,000 machines to around 6,000 machines in next 1.5 to 2 years. So what is the total CapEx we are spending? Yeah.
So that is not I said that is a debottlenecking we are doing. So there is not much capex to be there basically. Because our plant is such a way is integrated there. Based on the bottleneck, we will remove the bottleneck. It's not a large number required to be on the capex side to be there. And in terms of your second question in interest savings, let's say in the coming days we are looking to be around 55 to 60 crores in the full year. We are able to save the cost to be there.
55 to 60 crores of interest savings from next year. Okay. Yeah. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Harshit Patel from Equirus Securities. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. So my first question is, could you explain in terms of the market structure of the country as to what proportion of consumption of the CNC machines do we manufacture in India as a country, and how much are the imports which are still happening? And what was this number, let's say 5 to 6 years ago, and how do you see this trajectory panning out in the next 4 to 5 years?
Good, Harshil. Let's say that India has consumed the last year is close to $3 billion of worth of CNC machine over here in country. And out of that, 65% has been imported there. Okay. And largely it's come from the Japan and Germany. These are the two countries are dominating player over here. And based on this, our manufacturing growth, India in the next 5 to 7 years, we are expecting to grow machine tool consumption 20 plus percentage CAGR level to be there. And there is a great opportunity on import substitution over there. And that's why Jyoti has developed many product baskets. Okay. Today, the EMS is one of the sector what we are discussing. It's completely we are, let's say, import substitute only to be there. Yeah. I think I have given you a complete answer of the size of the market there. So we are expecting growth of 20% of next 20% CAGR level from $3 billion to be next 5 to 7 years to be there.
Fair enough, sir. So this import substitution that we are expecting to happen in the next few years, so will this happen in the bottom or the middle tier of the category, or this will happen in the upper part of the market, which is the premium category, as you explained in your opening remarks?
So mostly right now, if you look at that, last year, the $3 billion of a consumption. So that also is divided into two areas. Let's say 85% of the machines are called as a metal cutting machine. 15% are into metal forming. And we are addressing is a full market of a metal cutting there. Out of that, close to this all, let's say, the entry-level product, as the Indian manufacturers are catering nicely up to 80 to 85% market share like that. And all the premium product, let's say, it's almost 90% machines are coming imports. So we are looking to be to catch this business from the high and premium market to be there basically, because that's the large chunks are coming from the Japan and Germany to be there. It's a high value addition products are coming from the country, and we would like to capture these areas to be there.
Sure, understood. So, on the similar lines, where exactly is the competition? So, are they also trying to develop these high-end machines, and do you think that will they also be able to participate in this import substitution theme meaningfully, or do you think that we will be the ones who will lead this shift? So, in other words, are the competition also ready with this kind of higher-end machines, or their offerings are still mainly in the middle tier or the lower tier of the market?
So today, largely in competitions are into Indian manufacturers are focused into let's say entry-level product and a base-level machine. The value is less than 50 crores. Jyoti has only ourselves has been prepared in last 15 years, and we have invested largely into this Eurozone and to acquire this company to gain the knowledge and manufacture capabilities to be developed there. Okay, it's not a one-day job. So we have spent almost 15 years. So anybody are coming to here, they have to similar time to be spent to reach out to this high-end machine level there. Okay. And near term, we are not seeing any other manufacturers are being ready to own a high-end machines to be there basically.
Understood, sir. That answers my question. Thank you very much for taking my questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Jatin Jadhav from Sahasrar Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Hello. So, good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations. So, my question was on the basis of market dynamics, as you correctly mentioned about the potential demand and products, potential demand and the size of the market. I did a little bit of study and I understood hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
are
sir,
audible.
you're
No issue.
Yeah. So I understood that there is a slight hitch towards shifting towards domestic players who manufacture high-end machines. So there's a slight bias towards, as you mentioned, Japanese and German machines. So I want to understand how will we tackle this problem? Like, how will we get the big EMS players to shift from the Japanese and German competition towards us? That was my first question.
So thank you for that. See, it's a very tough to convince to the customers in India to buy from Japanese to Indian made product. Okay. Luckily, we got an excellent opportunity on a EMS segment that our customers has given us an opportunity, and that took 2 years to test the machines, not in a small time. Let's say 2 years back, they have come to our facilities and checked our quality parameters and everything. Then we have submitted the machines, and then they have run for a 6 month, and then they found a good result. They found is a very positive result. It was a surprise to be. So they have made another tough testing methods and everything. So we took 2 years continuous testings under the only one customer there, and then only we are able to crack against the Japanese to be there. Definitely, same we will replace to, let's say, repeat to the another customers also to be there and try to enter onto there basically there. Yeah, it's not an easy job to be there. After many years we are working over here, we are seeing the first time is this kind of entries are happening to be there.
Makes sense. So it will be safe to assume that once Jyoti's machines, all high-end machines are approved, they'll be very sticky in nature, because this is also one feedback I got, that generally players don't shift from one type of brand to another. Is that correct?
Yeah, once you enter there, you have a long journey to be there.
Okay, got it. All right, that's pretty much it. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from the line of Kamlesh Jain from Lotus Asset Managers. Please go ahead.
Yeah, congrats, Jadeja, for great performance. So just one question on the extension of the earlier question. So how competitive we are in comparison to, the imported machines on the cost front, and secondly, on the product development, 7-axis machines. So are we moving on those machines as well for the product development? So these two questions from my side.
Yeah. So let's say in terms of this competitiveness, we are close to 20 to 25% competitive than the Japanese product. Same one to apple, the products are like that. Okay, so that's our competitiveness, and people are not, let's say, sacrificing anything in terms of a quality and speed, the parameter. So 1-to-1 product and let's say slightly better product, we are able to deliver them is close to 20 to 25% competitive product in India to Japanese versus Japanese. Okay, so that was your first question. Okay, now what is your second question? I just
on the product development, moving to higher axis machines.
Yeah, on a higher machine.
Yeah.
So I like to tell you that the Huron, this our subsidiary company. Okay, this company is having this 5-axis technology has been developed in somewhere in 1905. Okay, so 5-axis simultaneously is the highest form of a technology. Then 6 and 7, 8, 9, any multiple axis is no more a calculation like that. So technology is stand up to 5 axis simultaneously. Machine can be up to 20 axis, 32 axis, not the meaning of that. The important parameter is up to 5 axis. And Jyoti and Huron together are holding this nice technologies since long now, and we also learn from the Hurons are able to manufacture. I would like to tell you one classic example over here. Let's say IIT Chennai and Jyoti together, and government has awarded one development project with the IIT Chennai in 2016, what I already discussed quickly on this presentation. Okay, and government has funded us more than 80% of this development of this product. and it is being used to manufacture the landing gear of the aircraft there. Okay. The machine is simultaneously 5 axis, but auxiliary axis was close to 16%. And we are fully prepared today to compete to the world-class manufacturer on top 5 companies on the world to be there.
Like, secondly, I know the market potential, but what particular market share we are looking at? Like, given the opportunities we have in India, like the $3 billion market growing at 20-odd% CAGR over next 5-7 years. So, are we looking to grow higher than what market is going to be, or in parity with the market?
So let's say definitely if we are at stage of only the market grow and we grow, then there is not a fun to be there. Okay, definitely we are looking to be our market share to be improved there. So our strategies are like that. In auto component general engineering, we want to maintain the market share as market grows there. Okay. And we would like to increase our market share into import substitution to be there, and mainly into aerospace and defense and high precision manufacturing area. We would like to increase our market share to be there and to be import substitute to be there basically.
So that would largely happen in aerospace and defense.
Aerospace, defense, and this EMS also is completely imported areas to be there. These are the right now 2 verticals we have identified. That are our growth engine. The base growth will going to, let's say 20% growth will come from the from auto component and general engineering areas to be there. And the next, the growth we are looking from these 2 verticals. One is to be aerospace defense and second is EMS to be there.
Okay. But sir, how do we see the exports market? Because for us, export is upwards of around 40-42%. So they are largely, how do you see that? Because the expectations are that particular market is not growing much.
In terms of the, please complete.
Yeah, that exports market is not growing at that pace. So how do you see that particular segment? Because that is bulky for us, upwards of 40-odd%.
So basically, exports market, we are looking to be much better. If you look at that, up to the last year, we were exporting only 15% there. We are, based on this, our order book, we are growing up to 40%. And we would like to make, our strategies is like to be 40-60. 40% we would like to be exports and 60% to be here. And in 40% also, we are looking to be very high engineering areas. And largely, I would like to tell you that, let's say India, is close to $3 billion consumption. While the whole world is, let's say, completely, I'll tell you, to be $80 billion consumption of these industries. Out of that, close to 30% business are into Central Europe. Let's say compared to India to Italy, India has consumed last year to be $3 billion and Italy has consumed close to $5.5 billion. That's why our focus into Central Europe zone and mainly from our subsidiary companies to be there. And they are all our high value engineering machines are like that. And we have now made our competitiveness to be there. The Huron and the French and European quality with the Indian manufacturing cost. Now we have a good synergies are coming over here. So we are looking the large value additions are going to come from the Central Europe parts, France, Germany, Italy and the surrounding area, and participating into aerospace and defense zone to be there. And there we are looking to be a sizable growth to be there.
Great, sir. Thanks a lot. And wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Nitin Gandhi from InnoQuest. Please go ahead.
This Huron, at the peak capacity, what could be the potential of revenue? Or in terms of machine, if you can say.
Yeah. So the based on the machine model mix today, and in the order book, every machines are very large machines and all like that. Average machine value is close to a 2 million or 2.2 million is close to 20 crore plus are there. And we are expecting to be that the capacities and the potential are next year we are looking to be close to let's say 60 million euro in terms of that in a Huron side.
That will be amounting to how much, what capacity utilization?
So that will be reaching to be close to 90% capacity utilization to be there.
Okay. So obviously you need to plan for thereafter, right? And what's your thought on that?
Yeah. So that's already I have given you in my presentation there. We are investing in an assembly line to be there close to 40 crores in the next year there.
And that will increase capacity too?
To capacity to be close to 75 to 80 million euro.
Okay. And that should be active somewhere around June 25, right?
The end of the, let's say we are looking to be a first quarter of a 25.
Yeah. Okay. And can you share something on profitability, how it moves for Huron from because at present you are just moving from the low level and the utilization is likely to be 90, so at optimal capacity of 90, what could be the margins?
So we are looking to be a margin, what you are seeing the improvements are like that. We are looking to be 20% plus level EBITDA margin to be at Huron level there.
Okay. So for year as a whole, we could be somewhere at least 13% plus for Huron.
Will be little bit better than that.
Okay. Yeah. Wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing the factory soon, if possible.
Most welcome. Anytime. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for today. I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Parakram Singh Jadeja for closing comments. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, friends. The way you people have been put up a trust on us, will do. All my team will committed to deliver from here to a many different level. And going forward, we'll like to make this our country to be a stronger country to be here in terms of manufacturing. Thank you. Thank you very much to be here.
Thank you, members of the management. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Equirus Securities, that concludes this conference. We thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.